Welcome again, everyone. Before we get started on today's project, which is going to be trying to get this thing out of the shop, let me just catch you guys up on what I've been doing. If you can tell here, been working on, last video you saw, got a couple more column sets so I can finish adding on to the slab I have here, you know, that was already originally here. So I got column set, got started putting my stuff in for the walls, and I got this half a wall up, I guess you could say. I got to finish framing out around my compressor here so that I can put a roof on it. I think I got a piece of 3-inch angle I think I can put here, and then I can tuck the decking up underneath that, or not really sure yet how I'm going to do that, or I can probably just put it underneath of that, screw the decking, I don't know. Anyway, what we're trying to accomplish today is getting this thing on the truck, getting it mounted, freeing up some shop space so that I can have more room and I can just back it in and out of here as I need to. But I want to try to get this compressor closed in, at least get a roof over it today, so that way I don't have to keep covering it up. I'll still cover it up, but it'll be obviously better if there's a roof over it. Did get a little bit of rain last night, not a big deal. But yeah, today's project is cleaning up my mess and trying to get these doors put on here. I got my hinges. I don't have a lot to do. I'm just going to get some hinges on here and maybe try to weld some of this out. But yeah, more or less I just need to get the hinges put on, get everything tacked up, how it's going to be. I don't know, you probably already guessed this, but I'm not painting this right now because when it does come time, I'd like to do something to the truck and this at the same time maybe. And that's obviously well in the future. I just want to get this thing to work, and it might be a year or more or less, I don't know, before we even get around to painting this thing. But basically my goal today is to get this out of the shop, free up some shop space, and we will go from there. So let's quit talking and get to work. And I'm using the old Hobart I got. I'm out of gas in my Forney. I got this other bottle here, so we're going to use the two big boys today. And I got in a comment about reviewing this compared to the Miller. Honestly, it's the same thing. This is a little test piece I had earlier, but just figuring out settings. There's nothing different between this and that. So I'll show you more as we go. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. I don't have any knurled rolls yet to put dual shield in here, but I got some solid wire, a small spool in here. So we're just going to use up what we got, and then I'll switch it over to dual shield after that probably. So anyway, let's get to work and see what we got to get done today. So here's how this one turned out. I forgot to give myself a little gap, so I'm going to go back and grind out a little channel over here so it'll close easier, but still, this works fine, like so. Nothing wrong with that. And then over here, I think I'm going to leave it one door. I want to see how much of a pain. Obviously, I need to put a handle in it somewhere, but I just want to see how much of a pain it is. If it's propped open like this, if it's going to be in my way, out of my way. I just kind of want to see what it does, or how I like it or how I don't like it, before I go and cut this side up. One, because I really just want to put it on the truck and see what it looks like, and two, kind of lazy right now. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I'm kind of curious as to how it will work. If I have my own way, I'd like to put a couple of them, a couple gas struts in it. I don't know if this is going to be too heavy. I honestly don't know, but put a couple gas struts. But for now, I'll probably just make a little, kind of like a chained, what do you call it? I don't really know what you call it, but a little piece of flat bar with notches in it, so when you pick it up, it'll more or less latch in a certain place. Same thing with this. This doesn't need to be all the way up here. It can go kind of like that. So put a prop in there, and then this, I'm going to probably put some sort of internal lock here, and then just have one whale tail latch here or something like that, and that'll be done there. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it like it is. So now I want to get this other fender on. I can do that after the fact too. Let's get this thing cleaned off, cleaned up, get the tractor under it, put it on the truck, and see what the heck it looks like, because I'm curious how it's going to look now that it has doors on it. And I have not put it on there since I put this thing here, so we'll see how goofy it looks behind the cab. But more or less, I can do everything else in the truck. The truck isn't in mint condition, so I don't care about welding down these seams against the cab. And I have a weld blanket I can put over it too. So let's just let's see what this thing looks like, shall we? Got a little bit distracted, but it's on there, it's bolted down, it's not going anywhere. I got this other side fender put on. I'm gonna add some round stock in here just to make it look meatier, but that's for another time. And this side, like I said, it's pretty much there. I gotta figure out I gotta make something for the fuel neck to fit where it was, because it's just not, there's too much of a kink in the hose when it gets to there. So either gotta get some new hose, or with some of that with a spring in it, or just make something. So I'll probably make something over there. But yeah, it fits pretty well. It's a little bulged. It's got some bulging in it, and I'm gonna have to add some. I did cut the brace up top there, and it's sprung back that way about a ½ inch. So I'm gonna have to add some bracing in here before I can totally take that out. But yeah, what I'm going to try to accomplish now is go ahead and get these lights wired up, so I don't have to worry about that. That can be one less thing to do. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, work on that, and we'll get back to what we need to get back to then. Done. Just got to do some zip tying, zip tie some wires. I'm gonna drill out the. I'm not gonna use this light for the tag. I have those ones you screw through for the tag, so I'm gonna put those on. But I gotta do some zip tying up. But that's more or less done there. I will probably add some side markers eventually, because it is a dually now. This was a single wheel. But other than that, we're gonna call this. We're gonna wrap this video up here. So. I don't know what else to say. We're gonna get back to it sooner than later, hopefully. My main goal, though, after want to get this freed up, but my main goal is to get the air compressor dried in, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's gonna be next. Don't know if I'm gonna video it or not, but I guess that's all we're gonna do today. So thank you all for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed it. This might have been a short video. I'm not really sure. Don't really know what we didn't get too much done, to say the least, but we got enough, and I'm happy with it. Looks good, and we will see what more we can mess up in the next video. So thanks everyone. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.